face you.
What's up guys, today I'm bringing you a Pokemon X and Y 5-5 battle. This is a OU match versus Cody, and before we begin, please show some love and hit that like button, it means a lot. So as you can see, I'm using the same Mega Mobile team which I've used before, and he's using a Mega Pinsir team, so yeah. Let's get into it. I'm gonna be leading off with my Azelf as he's gonna be leading off with his Landorus. Turn 1, I'm gonna make a huge misplay by going for the taunt. I was supposed to go for the Stealth Rocks because Stealth Rocks do pressure his team and it forces his Skarmory to use Defog, and he does have a Pinsir on his team as well. But he's able to go for the U-turn and bring me down to my Focus Sash, and because of my misplay I'm not able to get the Stealth Rocks up in this match because he's gonna go into his Mega Pinsir and Mega Evolve and go for the quick attack. I really do not want to switch out versus this monster because he might predict my switch and go for the Swords Dance, so my best play is leaving in my Azelf to die, as now I can bring in my Thundurus and scare him out with a T-Bolt. So I'm gonna go right for the T-Bolt, no real reason to over predict as he's gonna go into his Latias, which is gonna take this really well. Now I do have Knockoff which can deal a lot of damage to this Latias, but the thing is that I do have a Mawile on my team as well, so Mawile can easily set up on any Latias or Latios, so I'm gonna go into my Mawile as he's gonna go into his Rotom, I guess expecting me to go for HP Ice or T-Wave, but I really had no reason to make that play because I do have a Mawile which can easily switch into a Latias, so I'm gonna go right for the Swords Dance. I really do not care even if he burns me because Swords Dance boost will be able to negate the burn, so I'm gonna go for it as he's gonna go for the Hydro Pump. Looking at the damage, he's definitely a Choice Scarf Rotom, he's not defensive, so I'm able to knock him out with the Sucker Punch, and now he's gonna go into Skarmory. Now this is where Stealth Rocks would have helped me so much because this Skarmory is able to survive my +2 Fire Fang and he's gonna phase me out into my Keldeo. Now at this point I was thinking few turns ahead, so if I kill this Skarmory with my Keldeo, he will just bring in his Latias to scare out my Keldeo with Psyshock, and from there he could make a double switch into his Landorus, predicting me to go into my Mega Mawile on his Latias. So I really don't want my Keldeo in versus his Latias, so I'm gonna go into my Thundurus instead as he's gonna go for the Brave Bird and basically kill himself, and now he's gonna go into his Latias. Like I said, Mawile is a great switch into this Latias, so I'm gonna switch into my Mawile as he's gonna go for the Dragon Pulse. Now here he's gonna make a fantastic play. He's gonna predict me not to go for the Sucker Punch, predicting a switch, and that's why he's gonna go for the Hidden Power Fire to knock me out. And to be honest, I was expecting him to carry Healing Wish over HP Fire because he does have leftovers on his Latias, and he could definitely pass a Healing Wish to his Mega Pinsir when he needs to, but I'm gonna go into my Choice Scarf Landorus T to scare him out with a Knockoff or a U-turn as he ends up going into his Landorus, as I just go for the U-turn. And right before this match, I changed my HP Flying Thundurus to HP Ice one because I was facing some trouble in killing Gliscors and Landoruses who kept switching into the attacks of my Thundurus on Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna go right for the Hidden Power Ice as he's gonna go into his Tyranitar. At this point, I really don't want to make any kind of over predictions, so I'm gonna play it safe and go for the Super Power as he's gonna go into his Latias, scouting for a possible fighting type move because Thundurus usually carries Focus Blast or Super Power, and he cannot just let his Tyranitar get weakened. So this Latias is really annoying to my team because my Mega Mawile is down and I just need to weaken this Latias so that I can win with my Keldeo and Landorus T. So I'm gonna go for the Knockoff even though I'm at -1 attack. It is still gonna do a lot of damage, but he goes for the Roost, which makes this Latias even more annoying because the Sand and the Life Orb damage is racking up on my Thundurus, and here he figures out that I'll go down to the Sand plus Life Orb damage, so he's gonna switch out into his Tyranitar as I'm gonna go for the Hidden Power Ice, and I'm gonna live this Sand damage with 3 HP. Now if I stay here for one more turn, I'll just die, and he might go into his Latias once again if I try to go for the Super Power, so I'm gonna save my Thundurus as I do have a plan which I will reveal later, and I'm gonna go into my Landorus as he sets up his Stealth Rocks so that my Thundurus dies upon switching into those, and I'm gonna go for the U-turn as he's gonna stay in. I guess he really does not want to give me the switch initiative, so I'm gonna bring in my Keldeo because I do resist his dual stab, but he ends up going for the Ice Beam and he gets a freeze on me as well. It really does not matter because I do have Scald, which I can go for to thaw myself out, but I know he's gonna go into his Latias on my Frozen goes on Keldeo to get a free roost. So I'm gonna make the double switch into my Landorus T, expecting him to wanna bring in his Latias, and it's just gonna work out, and I'm gonna go for the U-turn. But this Latias is still gonna live with sliver of HP, and because of the way he's been playing with this Latias, I know he's gonna go for the recover, so I'm gonna bring in my own Latias safely, as he does end up going for the roost, and he's packing Dragon Pulse and leftovers, so I know I can easily take a Dragon Pulse and then knock him out with a Draco Meteor. But it turns out that I end up winning the speed tie, and I'm gonna knock him out with this Draco Meteor. So now I'm at -2 special attack. He's gonna bring in his T-Tar so that he can easily pursue trap my Latias and get rid of this thing. But I'm gonna reveal the Healing Wish, and Erza is gonna sacrifice herself for a friend, and I'm gonna pass this Healing Wish to my Thundurus, and this is the reason why I saved my Thundurus at 3 HP, because when you pass the Healing Wish to a Pokemon, they take the hazards damage after healing. So I'm gonna smack this T-Tar with a superpower, and it is gonna go down. His last 2 Pokemon are his Landorus and his Mega Pinsir. At this point, he really does not have anything for my Thundurus because his Latias is gone, and he's gonna go into his Mega Pinsir and then go into his Landorus, trying to wear me down with the Sand and the Life Orb damage so that he can knock me out with the quick attack from his Mega Pinsir. But in any case, I'm gonna go for the HPIs to knock out this Landorus, and his last Pokemon is his Mega Pinsir, and even though I'm at -1 defense, he will not be able to knock me out with the quick attack, and I'm gonna knock him out with the Thunderbolt. So that's gonna be the game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.